It is 6:52, time for the morning sprint.
We start with some breaking news in Iowa County. The sheriff's office says there's been a shooting at a house in the town of Wyoming. The 911 call came in around 10:30 last night. EMS ended up rushing the victim to a hospital who is in critical condition. Iowa County officials do have one person in custody. They call it an isolated incident. Stay with News 3 now as the story develops.
Madison's engineering division is launching a new training program in the hopes of growing the city's workforce. It's called the Madison Infrastructure Training Engineering Program, also known as the MIGHTY program. The application period is now open. It is a paid 6-month program where trainees learn in the classroom and hands-on. Once trainees complete the program, they'll be considered for permanent entry-level positions in the Engineering, Parks, and Streets Division.
Students at UW-Whitewater at Rock County can now earn a degree in nursing. The university will offer a program through a partnership with Edgewood College. It'll launch in the fall and is accredited by the Commission on Collegiate Nursing Education and approved by the Wisconsin Board of Nursing.
The Wisconsin DNR's new secretary says combating water pollution is his top priority. Adam Payne made that announcement while attending his first policy board meeting. He said that water quality will be on the top of his agenda. He also praised Governor Evers' announcement, calling for spending another $100 million to address PFAS contamination in the state's groundwater and drinking water.
The Verona Area School District planning to spend more than $1 million to increase security. It would also limit who comes in and out of their schools. Construction will begin at Savannah Oaks Middle and Stone Prairie Elementary this summer to bring secured entry spaces. Right now, those schools don't have any.
Portage police say a 15-year-old boy from Florida is a suspect in a false active shooter threat. It happened at Portage High School earlier this month. Police say the teen from Sarasota is linked to swatting calls in Wisconsin, Washington, North Carolina, Indiana, and Ontario.
A driver is dead following a crash on US 12 outside of Fort Atkinson. Jefferson County authorities say that the incident happened near County Highway C around 7:40 yesterday morning. An investigation reportedly showed the driver was traveling west and lost control of the vehicle, then hit an eastbound pickup truck. The truck driver was uninjured, but the other driver died at the hospital.
One person has died as Chicago firefighters helped contain an apartment fire. This blaze broke out in a 25-story building on the city's south side. Authorities say everyone in harm's way was evacuated. A 70-year-old woman is in critical condition this morning. 5 other people have been taken to hospitals. The cause is still under investigation.
Los Angeles area community mourning the mass shooting in Monterey Park. People gathering last night for a candlelight vigil in honor of the 11 people who lost their lives Saturday night. Police say a 72-year-old man opened fire at a dance studio. Members of the area's Asian community gathered that evening to celebrate the Lunar New Year. The suspected shooter died after a self-inflicted gunshot wound as police swarmed a van about 30 miles away hours after the shooting.
All right, we continue to see some light snow and flurries across the Madison area. Southern Wisconsin is tapering off to the west, kind of lined up right along I-90-94 here from Toma down through Madison to Janesville. Should be winding down this morning. And this afternoon, we'll actually see some northwest winds bring us some cooler temperatures. And by this evening, we'll actually see readings drop into the teens later this evening. So it's going to be a colder night tonight. The light snow and flurries tapering off this morning. Then we'll just look at some temperatures dropping into the mid-20s as you're headed home from work or school, but the snow should be done with. We are looking at some much colder weather, a chance of some snow tomorrow morning, some accumulation with that, minor, but Saturday may bring in a few inches of snow, and then we turn much colder. It looks like by Saturday, Sunday, temperatures may be dipping below 0. We haven't seen that since December toward Christmas, but it looks like we'll get out of that deep freeze a little bit sooner than we were thinking earlier. Could be in the 20s by Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe approaching 30 degrees by next Friday. So it looks like we've got most of the snow coming our way for the next few days.
All right, Kelly, thank you. We're back with a live update at 7:26. Have a great day.